Hi, my name is Paisley, and this presentation is about allyship in the classroom and my thoughts on how we can be allies at school and in the community. So first, I think we need to get an understanding of what exactly is an ally, and then I think we can look at how we can actually be allies in the classroom for our students. So let's start with looking at a definition of allyship. So if you look on dictionary.com, the definition is to unite formally as by treaty, league, marriage, or the like, usually followed by with or to. But obviously this isn't quite what we're looking for, so we need to look a little bit deeper. So to associate or connect by some mutual relationship as resemblance of friendship. So that one's not quite what we're looking for either, but I highlighted a key word there as relationship, and I did that for the next two as well. A person, group, or nation that is associated with another or others for some common cause or purpose. So I liked that highlighted part a little bit more. And then the same with this last one. A person who associates or cooperates with another, a supporter. And I liked that word supporter. So based off of that, I looked a little bit further and found this one. And this one is a definition by OPSEU. And it's being an ally means being willing to act with and for others in pursuit of ending oppression and creating equality. And I think that one's a lot more fitting for our purpose. So based on that definition, what does that look like? And what does it look like in a classroom? So we can start by asking questions. And I think that asking is really important because in order to really understand our students, we need to find out what they need to feel safe and included in the classroom. We can also ask how other people at the school, like other teachers and administration. Asking is the best way to learn, but we're going to talk a little bit more about that in a bit. So if step one is asking, then step two has to be listening. Asking doesn't go very far if we don't actually hear what's being said or practice what we learn. Practicing is it's how we learn, but we aren't perfect. If we make a mistake, we can apologize, we can take accountability, and act differently next time. The third step that I highlighted is educating. This one I thought was important because it involves everyone. So we have ourselves, staff, parents, our students. And firstly, I think we have to educate ourselves before we can go any further. And we can use our resources and people like our staff, parents, and our students to help us learn. On the other hand, we have the responsibility to teach allyship to others in the school. So I've highlighted four key places that we can teach, or four key pieces, that we can teach and learn. First, we have language. And I chose language because the words that we use are important and impact the people around us. So that's why we also have to teach respect. We also have to educate about assumptions because these can be extremely dangerous, and we have to learn to identify when we are making those assumptions. And finally, we need to teach and learn about the resources available to us in the school and the community. So these aren't necessarily just teacher resources for us, but they're also resources for parents and for students to learn and develop and to find supports. The classroom should be welcoming and inclusive, and foster inclusive language, respectful dialogue, and teamwork towards a better understanding of ourselves, our needs, and the needs of our students. And we can model this behavior in the classroom and the school by standing up and calling out injustice and unfairness. And I think as teachers, modeling is the best way that we can teach them. In the words of Panty Bliss, we're all a little bit homophobic. So reflect. We aren't perfect, we're learning. So we do what teachers do best. We reflect on our practice and what we know and still don't know about allyship.